Hello everyone, I've found a pretty good creepypasta on the wiki, creepypasta wiki, and it's called Nothing, and I just thought it had a really unique concept. I was reading it and it just kind of blew my mind a little bit. So the link will be in the description if you want to read this one yourself, which I'd recommend you doing, because it is definitely worth a read. And well, here we go, here's Nothing. These pages were found in a bedroom of an abandoned house. We have translated the legible parts of the pages to a document to the best of our ability. April 17th, 2015. I've started to keep a journal of my experiences. The first few times I shrugged it off, but this is not something I can just leave, apparently. If anyone finds these pages, please let others know. I've always been kind of an introvert. I despised the thought of large parties and preferred the solitude of my room. I like to keep the curtains closed because I don't want anyone watching me while I'm on my computer. I don't know, the thought of being watched or not knowing if I'm really being watched or not knowing by who is an intensely uncomfortable feeling to me. I used to think I was invincible in my room, now I'm not so sure. Just recently I've been using my laptop, reading stories, playing games, etc. and not having that invulnerable feeling. It's strange. I'll just be reading, then I'll feel something enter the room. It's not I can hear someone enter, or I can see them enter in the reflection of my screen or the outside rim of my laptop. I feel it. Some people don't like the feeling of being alone, but I would rather be alone. April 18th, 2015. I felt it, the same entity coming into my room. The door was closed, my light was on. My closet lights were off, but I'm not sure I want to get close enough to the door to turn on the light. Even if I did, would I want to see what was inside? Maybe if I turn it on, the being inside will be temporarily warded off until the illuminated area becomes dark again. I don't even know why I still sleep in here. Alright, I'm going to specifically describe it. It's not that I feel someone, as I described before. I can feel nothing. It's not like I go numb. I feel a physical manifestation of nothing enter my room. It's not like I feel alone. I don't feel alone because nothing is in the room. It's hard to understand, but that's how it feels. Currently I can feel it. The light is on, but it's here. I keep expecting something to be there when I turn around. Just some person standing there watching me. I know I won't see anybody when I turn around, but I feel like I should. Maybe if I numbed every part of my body somehow, the feeling would go away. April 19th, 2015. I felt it in the bathroom. I turned on the hall light, walked down to the bathroom and opened the door. The presence was stronger, and I had trouble turning on the light because I didn't want to see what it was. I turned on the light and nothing was there. Not the being, literally nothing. There was nothing paranormal or abnormal about the bathroom. As I washed my hands, I looked down, making sure I got everything, when I heard a cough. I bolted upward, looking. Nobody but me. I checked the shower. I was still alone. I checked everywhere in my house and I found nothing. I imagined a cough and I checked my entire house. Paranoid, right? April 20th, 2015. I despise nothing. I hate it. Whenever I go now, not just my room, I feel it. It's always there. Watching, observing, learning, waiting. I want it to leave. I would ask what it wanted, but I don't want to provoke it. How can nothing hurt you? Now that I think about it, however, if someone hears a noise outside, did you hear that? Hear what? It's probably nothing. Maybe we've all been misusing that phrase. April 21st, 2015. What was it waiting for? It could probably kill me now. Is it waiting for something to happen? I don't understand. But we fear what we don't understand. If I knew what it was here for, I'd probably help it. I can't stand this feeling anymore. I've stopped all game playing and reading and done nothing but research. They think I'm insane. Is it possible I'm insane? Anything is possible. It just so happens I'm not insane. I know it. A perfectly sane person would walk into my room and say, "Gee, I feel nothing in this room. Not a literal thing. I feel the physical manifestation of nothing." That's not their exact words, but it's pretty close. April 22nd, 2015. I know what it wants. It can't do it itself, and it won't leave me alone until it gets what it wants. I'm helping it. I have to help it, otherwise I'll never be alone. I just want to be alone. That's all I've ever wanted. I'm helping it, and nobody is stopping me. We found the body of a young man, found in the basement of the abandoned building. He appears to have shot himself in the head with a .44 caliber, but detectives aren't so sure. While there were no other fingerprints found on the weapon, the one piece of evidence proving against the man's suicide are the footprints leading out of the room.